Hi, I'm David Cook, and I'm the Director of Clinical Applications here at CenterMed, and this is the new Toolbox version 4.0. So we're going to pull up an example patient. This is a patient with an anterior anteroseptal defect that you can actually see in the short axis slices. So the first thing that you'll notice is that we're now taking advantage of widescreen monitors. This is a 23-inch monitor, and we're filling up the monitor with slices. You're seeing the rotating planar projections, polar maps on the bottom. You'll see the scores on the polar map. Those have been automatically generated. We have a new algorithm that creates the original quantitative scores, and now on top of that there's now an image decision support system that goes in and modifies those scores based on many heuristic rules to better reflect how a clinician might actually read this particular study. So I'm going to go through a couple of additional features. We still have the polar maps page where you can also show or hide the scores and change them if you don't like how the computer scored them. We can look at extent mass, so you can still see the size of a defect and get some quantitative information from that. The function page hasn't changed much, but we have added a couple of new features. So now we're looking at the peak filling rate and the time to peak filling rate, and so we've added some diastolic function information on this page as well. Left ventricular desynchrony sync tool is also a big part of Toolbox 4 as well, and now we're showing both stress and rest information on the screen at the same time. But the big thing that's part of Toolbox version 4.0 is our report. So if you agree with the information that you see, this information gets automatically sent over to the report, where the report is then interpreted in a natural language setting. So this large anterior anteroseptal defect that you see has already been classified as a large defect, moderate in severity, consistent with ischemia in the LAD coronary territory. And if you agree with that setting, you can go to the report. You can see it's already imported. All of that is natural language text, is incorporated the polar maps, and at this point you can sign it, finalize it, have it automatically sent to the EMR, and move on to the next patient. So we're very excited about Emory Toolbox 4.0 and the improvements that it can bring to your lab. Thank you.